We also have one of those flash in the shooters that they like to use to pop out behind walls. We're definitely going to see.
Okay, they got our. Oh, good molly though. Mata speeding up on his own.
Standard Vice stall coming through with the thorns. Mata pressing up very far forward and of course kind of just back to safety. What a shot from Scuba.
He's already an elbow. This is probably going to be quicker than Sentinel's already for. Paranoid comes out a second too late, and Mata says, "Okay,
it's crumbling a little
I'll have
bit.
Zelsis to myself."
All of a sudden, Bang has nowhere to turn.
Okay, he got out. At least he got out.
I mean, the fact that
We
he's
need
on this
Zekin
side
on
at
this
all is
flank
kind of
to go
wild.
crazy.
It feels like a miracle.
There's two players over towards a main side. It's tough for Zekin to break into. They've lost his map control.
Just really was hoping he could isolate one.
Damn.
Not expecting
Honestly,
Brock to be
Scuba
there
hit a
posted
banger.
up.
And then
Clean
Zelsis
little
got
tap
fucked.
from John, but ultimately just 0% chance he can win off
I
this
feel
round.
like this NRG comp
kill,
is kind of
as they
like
say.
strange because I wonder how much practice Sentinels have against the KO on this map.
No reason not to go for it. But that quick
like the
thrust
caster said,
into
KO is
yard and
like-
up elbow, that's that burst of pace that Waylay can provide
I
you
guess
on this
not
map.
that. I don't know how true it is, but I guess not
Keeping
that
out of
common.
refract back is important.
So
It's almost free. House money that
add a
push
layer.
aggressively into A. And that'll be all she wrote. John will hope for a little bit more off the backside, but it's a solid NRG pistol take yet
nice.
again.
That's good.
Never a dull moment with our friend John. Fight
I
you
guess
on this
not
map.
that. I don't know how true it is, but I guess not
Keeping
that
out of
common.
refract back is important.
So
It's almost free. House money that
add a
push
layer.
aggressively into A. And that'll be all she wrote. John will hope for a little bit more off the backside, but it's a solid NRG pistol take yet
nice.
again.
That's good.
Never a dull moment with our friend John.
Not bad.
Honestly, I'm just thinking about
Save
how
for
many
op?
rounds
Would it be troll? If,
do
I don't know if they want
NRG
an op on this
need
map,
to get
though.
on attack
think it's
to then
opping
close
map.
this out on defense where they
Save for
are
Odin.
phenomenal. Is it only going to require a handful of rounds?
That was
Do
a
they
nice
only
one.
need 3
Against
rounds and then
any-
the pistol? I
Against
mean,
any other team, I would say yes.
exactly, but Sen, they are just that rare attacking team on this map that puts up that 70%
Why was this
plus
show match low-key
round
better?
win
Okay,
rate.
chill.
And
It
the
was
sample
fun,
size is
but I don't know about
relatively
better.
large, considering how new the map is.
Wait, they're jumping through
Straight
their.
into yard. This time
Oh,
Sen
it's
playing
Eco,
off
but
the
still,
side.
what
They
the
try and
fuck?
stack B.
They just
Obviously,
leap through
that's a
their
plan
own
that doesn't
wall
come
and
to
cut off the
fruition.
back of sight.
They
Interesting.
take the gamble and come up short free plant.
Thoughts
for
on gun
NRG.
or map bans and pro
Ethan
play?
is
Wait,
the
gun
player for the
ban?
team that
What?
is closest to the ult and also has
Okay,
the ghost.
let's calm
So
down
time
here.
for him
Gun
to
ban
just
is crazy.
go hunting, see if he can't
Gun ban.
get a couple kills, get closer to that null command.
Yeah, go hit the wild frontier, son.
No. Agent bans, sure.
All right,
Gun
Sean
ban.
testing that link position. But again, much of this is saber rattling by Sentinels. Hoping for something, and it's second, unsurprisingly. Guarding for some things on out, but it's going to be a straight trade, and
That would be so crazy.
some of these guns getting dropped. Not ideal. Ethan's the one with the ghost. Brock only has the sheriff, and oh, buddy,
Dude,
here we
Neris
go.
is
They
sticking
put a
that
stop to
shit.
it as the rate
Hey, we
got
gotta
to
have
half. Gotta believe it's possible with Sentinels. They're going to have to give away that conversion.
They
And
lost them all?
guns?
Oh, they lost all
Any
the
gun
guns?
lovers? No.
How many guns do they have? I didn't look.
Excuse me?
They
hate
had
money?
3, right?
I think Brock's
They hate
face
money.
kind of tells the story of that a little close
Well,
to
it's
the round.
awkward. Yeah, there's a half defuse
was
here. Like,
pretty
they've got to
successful.
commit.
So he has to run in there.
no
Yes,
time to
couldn't
get
get away
away.
either. That is
Well, the A side's a bit of a maze, in
quite
fairness.
unfortunate.
Oy, oy,
But the
oy.
money is good enough for the rare hero Odin. The
Does he have a?
a devious purchase.
Anyone going to buy it? It's probably Brock.
He has a hero
There's a
Odin.
refract away from Mata. Sees enough in mid. Sentinels very quickly assert themselves to that part of the map.
Oh,
What is going to be the move here? I want my eyes on Brock.
Yeah.
What will we be doing with this Odin?
Probably something to the tune of blah, blah, blah.
Right now we're just in a 2-1-2 for NRG spread trying to
Spotted?
get a little bit of info, prod towards these extremities, and the dark cover goes down top mid.
well, I don't know if he saw
Doesn't
Zekin,
hear
but
that left
he shot.
corner.
Well, it's got a good idea of what
Back
it
to
was that
B,
shot his
they
drone
go.
out.
Now
Zekin's
with the wall up, it's going to be a full safe rotate.
Also backing
silently
it up.
for NRG back to B main, where Psalm had been holding in a fairly forward position.
It'll be important for him to not get daggered.
Danger of trying to get into this site is contending with that Viper util, contending with the Vice.
But I feel like they might know he plays here. I wonder if
Brock
it's
really has to set
focus dagger
himself
there.
up
I don't
here
know.
with this dart.
It's
There are going
content.
to be smokes. There is going to be stall util with the double
30
controller set up in
seconds
his way. There's already a
Oh my
Viper
god,
there
they're
for
already
retake.
in.
John trying to slow him up here. Snakebite goes out, but Ethan is quick around the corner, and Zelsis is already down by the wayside. And oh, this Phantom's getting some serious value. That's not right. And around with Sentinels, assert themselves early and have a huge edge.
They contacted so far.
Kicked the
It
door
literally
down.
caught us off guard, right?
And they've got their hands in the cookie jar before you can say, what the heck is going on Micro Road?
I mean, I'm stunned. Zelsis was just trying to hard hold that angle. I think his thorns on the ground got broken because they were placed in front of him. Tried to play off of his flash, but it didn't blind anyone up. It just ends up being kind of isolated fights.
Wait,
yeah,
they're
saving
saving
2 rifles. Energy came into this with
Wait, they're
hero
downloading our
Odin.
setup.
He has a null command already.
He's doing a lineup
so for those
the
fast hits, it's the
letting him
perfect.
know where the flash is at, but
Yeah.
No,
These null commands are perfect
he's
accompaniment
downloading our
to
setup.
fast hits, especially against those double controller looks,
the
right?
fuck?
They have to play off the sides to some degree. I don't know how they're going to play around it, but that KO ult is something NRG can make great use of, especially against a struggling Sen in terms of their buy next round.
Need to see this replay from the point of view of Ethan, who did have the 1 rifle for the
Yeah,
team.
this
They
was
just
tough.
double swing onto Zelsis.
Bro, Ethan, you're... Oh my, I love when you buy the Phantom, bro. I literally love that shit.
His shots with the Phantom have been gorgeous today. He has that robotic aim that's just so
Oh, okay, 2
aesthetically
rifles
pleasing,
saved.
you know?
Any
Now,
magic
Sentinels
here?
are
I'm getting worried. This is a slow start.
forced to just play around the
This
2
is quite
rifles
the
that they
slow
saved from the
start.
last
It's early,
round.
though. It's
Zach
early,
is going to
chill.
pick up that Bucky. One of the nice little cheap weapons to buy when you're playing the Neon. Slide around, get up close in someone's face with that.
Waylay deep in the mid early, play to Link. Bang's trying to take that extra space in yard side. Here's the null command though. This is the
Nice.
problem. How are you going to slow
Res,
energy down now? Ethan's going to have to be
tough.
picked back up, but that's going to be
Nice.
only a minor
Very-
inconvenience until he's killed again, because Narrate finds him through the masonry.
Yes, John.
Flank, and it's just
Good.
not expected by NRG.
Okay, smoke here over towards A main.
Oh,
Got to play
bang.
through this now. That null command is no
Yes!
longer in effect,
Oh
and
my
Sen
God.
can stall the game out. Stretch it as
Fuck.
much as they'd like. Paranoia comes in from Link side, and Som's not quite quick enough to capitalize. I like that little shotgun there, but John has
Fuck.
all the info
He's low.
at his
Fuck.
disposal. Great hold
Yes!
set
John.
up by Narrate. And Sen looked like world beaters in a round like that.
Oh my
As a team,
god,
they
there
just
was
play
so many fucking
proactively
small timings
crunching onto
around.
NRG, who were trying to get in that A split.
Narrate did work though. Narrate set us
Or
up.
essentially just
Narrate
stuck
set us
in
up
the
for sure.
chokes. They really
Killed
prioritized
Ethan
getting
twice.
that res
Did
onto
damage
Ethan,
to,
but
I think it was
that
Mata.
just provided enough
Brought
time,
time
for
for
the
the
rest
flank,
of Sen
and
to
then John popped
rotate
off.
over
Good
and
job,
flank
let's
them
go.
quickly.
Boys! Go, boys!
Maybe regretting not trying to push up, take a little bit more space, then go for the res. They prioritized that heavily. That was their undoing. Still have a lot of money to continue to buy up, though, given they won that essentially a
Last
30 round
5-man
prior.
See,
Mollied.
he would slow things down, but Mata's got the mobility to
He's
circumvent
alone, but
that. And get onto the side nice and early.
nice.
That's the staging ground, at least a foothold here on B, but Scoop's
What a
already
kill.
been chucked out. Let's get messy. It's only Bang left though, that smoke's gonna clear and he's surely gonna try and quickly establish himself. Ah, there's the Odin. Wonder where that went.
I don't
Sen
know.
are just so
Everyone
desperate to
died.
fight
Everyone
in
just
together to
died.
try and
I mean,
flood.
it seemed like a good flood,
All
but we
of
lost.
energy
I don't
are
know.
there.
I don't know.
End up winning out some of the crucial duels in a very, very chaotic moment. It's tough for Sen to get too much space, trying to get out of that mid choke point. They end up being kind of caught up together.
God, this is...
Man, Ethan is on one as well.
Yes, bro! Come on, bro!
He said it.
This is
Come on!
really nice, taking of space, having sick crossfires and trades there.
Damn.
Yeah, they are
Solid
They're
fundamentals.
scaling so well together, yeah.
Right, mate here. Bang tries to play up there early, but gets caught by Mata. He's
Oh,
quick.
their Corona's
Beautiful
looking
two-piece.
nasty.
That was Narrate caught in that saturate, I believe, and John on the look
Walk
down
up through a
mid.
smoke here. He's got no choice, otherwise the game gets
I'm gonna have to
ahead of
pause
him
here.
and gets
I'm gonna
away
have to
from
pause here.
him.
It's starting to run away. I know it's
Zelsis
go
here is
next,
a
but
spectator. Passenger princess in round
They're
6.
starting to fucking pace. They're
We'll have to let this one go.
Has nothing left in
They're
the
starting
bank.
to
That was a
pace.
full force from Senius to save a Bulldog.
He's got no guns to get. Yeah, I
into
mean,
the next
all,
round.
all of his teammates' bodies and the weapons they've dropped are in contested territory.
Pretty miserable. Didn't even get a chance to mention that they had forced fully into that round on
And that was
a
just
fairly
that entry
awkward
from
full
Mata.
buy. because NRG just played with that pace.
Like, what do you do about that?
Our energy going to take 6 of the first 7 rounds in this game on attack side of all things.
Uh-oh.
Man, that is
What does top
backbreaking.
seed get? For champs, it's
Sentinels
just
will be pushing
number 1
into
seed
a
versus number
familiar
4.
position, albeit an unenviable one of having to
you
try
should
and manufacture
get a
some
good
momentum
matchup. That's the
after
biggest
another
thing.
slow start.
It should give you
Get
a
back
good
into the
matchup
series,
going
and they
into
have a long
champs.
climb to go. It's
And obviously
Corrode, and then it's
trophy.
Haven.
Definitely want to see it again, but
And
this
the prize
pathing
money.
from Mata was so cool. Bang on the retreat.
Oh.
Nerik gets hit, I think, by that saturate
fragment.
in the choke.
One enemy
Is slowed.
Too good.
That's an awesome little strat just out the gate with some crazy explosivity that you can really
Balls here.
only get by playing that way.
Still in play, might go there.
That's
and
right.
Have Zekin
They
try
have 5 here,
to
let's
slide
see.
in there with the overdrive. Bit of a trap play.
NRG are still throwing that mid-Viper ball, though. So still in play, might go there.
That's
and
right.
It just
that's an
comes
overdrive.
late. It
No
just comes late.
good. Instead, Zekin ends up sticking a fork in a power point. Blown to smithereens, and Scuba comes out of that
They're
version
just too
engagement
far
with 3.
ahead. They insta swung with the flash.
And
They're just
this
too
was
far
obviously
ahead.
a bit of a save
It's
round
actually
for
nice.
Sentinels. They tried
For them
something
to
cute,
insta swing
play
that
out a
fast.
B.
Nice try.
And they got some damage. Just nothing to
They're playing
write home
good.
about.
They're playing good as
I
fuck.
feel like Scuba might just go
They're actually
hunting
playing
for
good
this
as
ace
fuck.
for fun. It wouldn't be an NRG game without an ace. As a matter of fact, playing 3 maps and they haven't got one is
Yeah, that's a
is
little
pretty
uncanny, isn't it?
Yeah, quite surprising. It seemed like Sen had
Wait,
the
is it his
idea
first-
that they
oh, it's for
could
Scuba's
activate
ace. I
that
see.
trap play, but they weren't positioned for it to be
No,
just
he's taking
set
phone
off
calls while he's playing.
immediately off the flash from Ethan, so it just
It
ended up
being
coming a second
staggered.
late. Yeah, where Bang's like, oh wait, I gotta go back to Paranoia, and then the players from NRG were already ahead of where it was sent out.
I think a lot of the issues that were maybe under the surface for Sentinels in their undefeated run up until this point, now getting exploded in a big way. And it's all coming in 2 separate days, right? We saw this against G2. Now against
Question
this
mark?
NRG team who are showing
I got
zero
something
respect.
gifted, did I?
Running up on them with the waylay towards the A site. Shutting down these
Thank you, Score, from 10
attempted
gifted. I
pops from
appreciate you.
Sentinels, who
Shout
have
out.
to really
Much
consider
love. Thank you.
now with the buy round, how are they going to use it to get a foot in the stirrup here because they're being dragged behind a Stallion.
Honestly, kind of on another note, but I wanted to
Oh, and I died to the bomb. Like,
touch
bro,
on like
deadass the
what
worst
Barker was
day
saying
ever.
earlier in one of the interviews, just about how good the vibes on the
Oh
team
man,
were
when
when
it
they were
rains
losing
it
on some of the
pours.
previous
When it
maps.
rains
Like,
it
doesn't feel
pours.
like these guys have that energetic leader, but they just all maintain a positive, chill environment that's really working for them.
Yep. We actually
Is this a
criticized them a little
fake?
bit for not being a super outgoing team.
Well,
I'm
that
sitting
was
down. I'm gonna sit
your
down.
first Odin spam kill of the game, I think. I want to say that might be number 1.
Sure. I think that was an Odin kill a couple rounds ago, but
Mata,
spam.
by the way, has just slipped his way into the site already, and Bang, none the wiser. Honestly, why should he be?
Oh, we're
Again,
getting
it's this
fucking
emphasis
dicked down.
on mid for
No
Sentinels
joke.
that makes it hard to respond to this stuff, but that's 2 kills over on the A side. NRG are just hitting the extremities, and they're just flip-flopping the map.
They're about to have 4
And we
players
have to run
gathered up
Reed.
towards B main to get into this site
Nice
that
shot.
is unmanned. Some utility that's going to be set off, like the wall. Scuba just going to use the
Okay, I don't know
insurance
if we can win this
policy
round,
of
but I'm
this
down
pit
for
to win
damage.
out a 4 versus 3.
Masculine urge to say
Look where
for Zen
Brock's
here, but they're going to
playing.
go for it.
Does he know?
He does not know. He's not a knower. Yeah, bye.
Oh, he just doesn't know. Then
Can't
this
all
one,
we know is
this one's done. Wrap it up.
That was so loud. Oh my god.
Wrap it up. It is time to save. There have
And-
been a lot of sad bulldog saves.
just say yeah, another one.
You don't love to save the bulldog, but
Yeah. Peter, very proud of you. The rest of us, not so much.
Damn.
Steel Garden will be carried out into the next round, and obviously a ton for Sentinels to work with if they can really preempt anything that NRG.
Holding on to his bulldog.
Two teams that have not played each other yet this year. NRG have really
It's
benefited
two bulldogs,
from
yeah.
that lack of
Bro,
just
what the
practical
fuck? They're just too
experience the
good.
Sentinels have.
Scuba making sure he doesn't go down to the spike that time after
that.
winning the round. Solid.
Can't
that
get into the
diligent play.
game.
Good adjustment between rounds. Yeah, and this was just a little instant recon that gets the ping. Free kill.
On a dime. Well, what are you wowing at? That's your game plan, bro. I'm certain of it. Sometimes Brook just delivers you moments like that. That's a free one. Honestly, he's worked plenty hard for his fair share in this game.
It is now or never for Sen. They have 4 ults to play with. They're fully invested into another round here. They need to get a second on the board. They simply cannot afford to expend ults and lose at this point. 7 for NRG on attack is already out of control.
Apparently their defense
Here's
is
another
better.
variation. It's actually a later lean towards mid as opposed
But
to
I feel like they have double
entirely
initiator,
for
double
NRG.
controller. That might not be true.
Second finds
I don't
success.
think that's
That is
true.
just a straight duel one. Scuba also very low in the aftermath.
Has been wanting to get that sheer wall out, has his Viper wall thrown over towards A to try and imply the
Okay, an
potential
opener
to be
for us,
lurking
and Scuba's
forward, so
low.
it's a necessity to get rid of that. And as he does so, the rest of NRG are hoping to play off of that being some level of distraction to get up towards B main as well, slowing this down in the
info?
mid-round.
They're going for a B split?
Are they going to attempt to go for like some kind of B split? All
Oh
the
my
way
god.
Contact this mid.
Ah!
Zekin in some danger.
Jump scare for him, but he got out alive. Noted as well by the 0 point that followed up. So this is map control here, gained.
They're gonna speed up.
There it is. So now you can respond.
in.
But the Viper's people, Ethan actually slipped past it.
He's
Oh, no,
in.
they don't see Ethan get in there. Now it's all good for John. He's essentially
Ethan's
sandwiched
applying
between
so
2
much
players
pressure.
of NRG. 3, in fact, and he's alone at the site.
Scuba's in the spawn. This
Please
is
help
absolute
John.
madness. They still
Someone
need to
help
get the spike
John.
down. Being tapped at the moment.
Brook is the bottleneck. They're going to get past
No.
his Odin somehow.
They just can't double swing.
No way! He's a human wood chipper, and Sentinels fall in head
It's crumbling,
first.
it's crumbling. Fuck. It's
Narrate
crumbling.
has to save them. It's been a nightmare of a round
Oh
for
my
Sentinels.
God, it's
One
crumbling.
they can't seem to wake up from. Narrate can't get in.
Damn.
What on earth? It feels like NRG had ghost mode on. They were just going through the walls. How did Scuba end up? He was like rapping through spawn into heaven while this was going
Oh,
on.
look at Ethan get past
Fuck, this feels
just
bad.
as it billows
Even though we're
out.
qualified, it feels bad. But
Oh man,
I think,
one
The
player.
second player just can't swing to trade because you're going to get tagged by the Odin through the wall, slowed down.
Ethan, you are moving.
yeah. He is moving. He applied so much pressure. He snuck
Ridiculous.
past the
This is
molly,
inspired from Ethan.
killed Bang,
His presence of mind, not only to find himself
applied
ahead
infinite
of
amount
the
of
Viper.
pressure.
Can do a ton of stuff.
False
Deny
for real.
corners, flash, of course, and that 0 point is pretty crucial as a backup scan. So 7 rounds to NRG's favor on the attack
LeBron
side.
can
of
save
the
us.
defense-sided map.
Real and true.
Seems like Sen would be happy to just run down Scuba, who has been blown over towards this A side when this wall is being thrown up. That's been the case on a couple rounds. And there's the paranoia. After the Prowler gets the spot, Scuba's going to get the hell out of there, and that's going to activate the rest of NRG now that they have the info. There's such an
They're going
aggro
B.
push through A main
Oh my
with
god, it's perfect.
several
We're playing
players
retake on
from
B.
Sen.
This is well responded
It's
to.
literally
When you get a
perfect.
split
We're
off
playing
the back of this,
retake.
I think you're happy with that. Null command active as well. And
Oh
that's
my
what,
god.
And that's being played around by Zelsis.
At least we got the
He's
ults
so
out.
far off that B site. So that his util can be effective, but with the players coming in from top mid on NRG's side, those Razor Vines don't slow them down at all.
Yeah.
Paths, who's on
it's
top of that, doesn't
just
really
full
get any
retake here.
value outside of
We
it
have
just
Fatal.
ensure
Do we
that outside-
invest?
It's really free. There's
We just need a
definitely no
kill.
one there. Narrate has the knife, all
Flash
trying to
peek.
get back in. All of Sen grouped up towards
Nice.
the spawn, and they
Traded.
get that opener.
Mana flashes here to the elbow, but is still able to find
Big
one
dagger.
Ethan. That's going to be
We
eliminated,
can't even
surely.
fatal it, I don't think.
But crucially, did that get narrate? I think it did. That's
Yeah,
going to
it
turn off
did.
the Nightfall temporarily.
For now, yep, still an opportunity to find it, but Senna going to be up against the clock when
Fuck,
it comes
this
on in.
Odin's
Here's Brock,
here.
of course, won't be able to hear a damn thing. No, he's unaffected by it. The anchoring from NRG and these post plants is sublime.
It's planted for
And
main.
John's going to dig him out with a stinger and a dream.
This guy's Odin is just
Like I mentioned
raining
before,
chaos.
It's all nightmare
He kills
all the time.
3
Sen City.
every
Keep those
time.
shutters closed.
That Nightfall just did not connect onto every inch of the site it needed to. Sidestep by Brock, no one looking in his direction, 2 free kills. He's 13-3 right now. He's top fragging another map for NRG. This is
The crab walk?
honestly an all-timer performance.
And
Holy
the fact that that
fuck,
Nightfall,
Brock.
Brock, you're so good. Brock, you're so good.
He's like, I know.
But the fact
He's
that
like,
the
I know.
Nightfall just doesn't capture onto the
Oh,
player.
and that'd be all she wrote, chat.
Feels like an oversight for the
It
retaking
feels
team.
over.
What a
Fuck.
great round though from NRG, just getting that early info on A with
It's
Scuba
okay.
falling back and that fast
okay.
pivot into the beast. But
Maybe.
it is
9-3.
lovely stuff.
I'm grasping for
Slower
straws,
opener here
man.
For round 11, taking control with a couple players towards A main this time.
9-3
Scuba has a
Cope.
friend in Mata. Just going to patiently wait out these angles. See if someone from Sen exposes themselves. Narrate did, but doesn't get punished for it.
Once again, 0 interest in mid, at least in the early stages of the round. Second's been tough to beat when it's come
Let it be.
to loggerheads here. He swings out forward. Oh man, just baited by the L-drone. A veritable firing squad waiting to bring him down, and Zekin looked like Swiss cheese out there on Corrode.
Just the second he made a sound, flurry of bullets in his direction.
They still have.
They're looking nice on Corrode, yeah?
I do like this confidence from Narrate though, assuming that they're going to leave as soon as they find that kill, so he's on a fast flank. He could have a pivotal impact moment in this round to win it out for Sen.
The timing's too fast. There's no way NRG at this rate are going to be ready for it, but can Narrate get there
We
when
need
he
someone
needs
to get one, maybe.
He might miss
yeah?
the bus here.
Bang, temporarily flash up, but that's all good. Wait, what?
Yeah.
How does
This
Saw
flank's
kill him?
kind of
That is
fucked. They're
mental.
gonna check soon.
Finds a reflex, and Narrate is just caught
Yeah,
outside
no.
of the play, but there's a timing here. He's bound to have one. Oh my god!
Sums it up, dude.
I mean, if that's not a metaphor for how this game's gone for Sentinels,
Oh.
I don't know what is. Everything in Narrate's favor, and still he loses it out.
It's okay. It's okay.
Heartbreak
NTs.
for Sentinels.
Sag.
And in the last round of the half, they've had one paltry round on Corrode, and the money's not great either. For how this game's finds a reflex, and Narrate is just caught outside of the play, but there's a timing here. He's bound to have one. Oh my god!
Sums it up, dude.
I mean, if that's not a metaphor for how this game's gone for Sentinels,
Oh.
I don't know what is. Everything in Narrate's favor, and still he loses it out.
It's okay. It's okay.
Heartbreak
NTs.
for Sentinels.
Sag.
And in the last round of the half, they've had one paltry round on Corrode, and the money's not great either.
Just so many tiny little changes, little micro plays that they're throwing into their game.
I cry.
Just right here, the second the drone gets shot,
On the 10-2
hail of bullets towards second, he is completely
On the
cooked.
10-2, I stand one last time.
And the money's not great either.
Just so many tiny little changes, little micro plays that they're throwing into their game.
I cry.
Just right here,
I
the second the drone gets shot,
On the 10-2
hail of bullets towards second, he is completely
On the
cooked.
10-2, I stand one last time. Or 10-1.
But then a little bit of divine intervention, it feels like. There's just something in the air for NRG today when Scuba is getting a kill like that on Narrate, when they've been clutching in the way that they have.
Yeah, it almost feels like it's fated to be
It really,
double operator
it really genuinely does.
and an Odin.
They've just got money like that.
Hey, at least we didn't get 3-0'd, right?
Yeah, I mean, Sentinels are not
We
really
take those.
trying to assert themselves
At least
towards
we
mid
didn't
here.
get
And I think
3-0'd.
if NRG could read this, they're going to have a great split opportunity.
Looks like Sen want to go for
We
a
take
B-main
those, bro. It
retake.
could've been
Multiple
worse.
Players pushing.
It could've been
up the
worse.
timing. They were contesting, but Som
But
still
it's just
gets the
not
window.
meant to be today.
Still gets the shot off.
And gets out unscathed. They can't even chase him down. Oh god, he's got an entire arsenal at his disposal.
Arsenal
All
mentioned?
can be used, of course, to play an off angle, and Zelsis will be able to get around his operator line, but, you know, Som will stick around for a bit more. He's got the crosshair, not quite where it needs to be.
Don't let this
Every
beatdown
single
distract
player
you from
NRG
Arsenal
to have just
Liverpool
pushed
tomorrow.
up into mid, into B at the same time. This is going to be dangerous. NRG need to take space elsewhere, and Scuba has the right idea. He's already in spawn.
This is a weird angle.
Can anyone come to help him there?
Timing, right on the move, taken down. Bangdo would be the second
Like a
fiddle.
thief in
He's
the
just gotta
night.
live, and he gets out of dodge. He wants more.
You wanna
He's
repeat that,
hungry,
pussy?
man, but just
You wanna
stay
repeat that,
alive.
Scuba?
So audacious. But Scooby's got some really valuable info. This will allow
we're gonna
Ethan
retake
to
this round.
double
Watch.
back, at least
Watch,
be
we're gonna
aware there
retake
could
this round.
be
I'm manifesting
a late
it.
reflank.
It's impossible to win. We're gonna win it.
Want to get that cloud up, John, just to try and cut off one of those angles to get out of main. But how the hell are you going to do that against this Odin? It's just going to be the spam.
What is that? From Tower, Bang gets some huge damage. Think on Ethan's direction over towards the elbow, but Martin.
And I was wrong, and that's okay. And I was so wrong. And I was incredibly wrong.
Well, the knives are
and
out
I can
now.
admit that. And I'm not
that is a
perfect.
1 round half for Sentinels on defense.
And that's my bad.
To say that they
think
need
it's
to
over.
show us something miraculous in the
it's over.
second would be an understatement.
Somehow NRG have managed to give us a more dominant half than the Lotus defense that
Everyone
started this
just
series
sandbagging.
off.
Yo, I love it, bro. I love it. Good.
And
Yeah.
Mata already tucked, can take an engagement on attack, on defense like we saw on Lotus. Sure, that has been where NRG are world class.
I need
This
the
Corrode
sauce.
performance it's otherworldly, man.
I need raw sauce, no ketchup from Sentinels on this round. We need a strong pistol showing, not a good start. It's second down already. Som gets an upgrade and he'll stick around. It's Outsmarting he's playing with, and he's hit the jackpot.
Oof, what a shot though from John, but it's NRG who are just fast getting back into the site. Look at this, Mata already tucked, can take an engagement. He can get away, he can refract if he needs to.
And he might just stick around here. Why not? Take the fight. John gives him a little bit of leg. He'll opt out of it now. Still no plant. And NRG could be anywhere, Wyatt.
Scuba is very patient towards spawn just in case Sen had any ideas of going spawn to B. They're not going to, so NRG, they need to take a moment, allow Scuba to get over there so all three of them can have a concerted effort to trade each other out, retake this site and close this game out, make it to the grand finals.
It's guaranteed. It's just, it feels free for Scuba if he gets a swing here, but the timing's not really there. And he won't be able to catch a sight on John. Bang on the side, run down. John has to emerge.
On,
he has
John.
to show himself. And Ethan and Martin are going to step
Come
up
on, John.
him. And he's found 3. Surely not more. Down to 65. Happy to walk away now in the 1 versus 1.
Fucking
And
ammo!
cleans him up.
Oh, we got it.
Tornado,
Let's go.
Not quite there. Martin knows it. John's tenacity has given Sentinels a lifeline in this series.
They've got a chance. It's not over quite yet. Sequence of some nice headshots
Let's
from
ride.
the IGL John. A glimmer of hope.
Scuba not quite there in time. We can see as he finally arrives, he just nails Bang. There was nothing he could have done about it. Beautifully handled. High pressure situation.
Go back to the cell. Let's go, man.
Yeah, smiles on Zekken's face here as well, considering they've got their backs against the wall.
This has been a dead even series as far as pistol round wins. 4 for 4. All Sen going towards B. NRG have gambled, and they lost. So this should be a relatively easy cleanup for the side of Sen. They have heavily invested into this buy, not their 5 stinger adventure that they often like to go on.
I mean, obviously can't afford to take that
They
level
are,
of risk.
If the
they're buying
Patriots
those
can bring
rifles.
it back from
I think
27-3,
Center really interesting on the attack side of this map. They'll always fight you for mid.
then I'll always know anything is
Spray
possible
down through
in
that
this
controller
world.
util. Obviously, it's
28-3. Bro,
2 very different styles that have been clashing this map. And NRG knows there's not really much they can do here. They
don't
don't
have
want
Tom
to
Brady.
give Sentinels away back into this game by feeding them ult orbs.
prepare
So
to be surprised.
no reason to take any undue risks.
Love to be able to take a couple of these rifles away if possible. Nice little pop flash. Wow. That's going to be one of them. Zelsis down, gun recovered, and Modest is going to take it to the
Why
next
not?
round. All right.
Pretty reasonable. Decent little result there for NRG. Working on some small edges here and a slower start to the second half. But the onus is on Sentinels to, well, without a Sherpa, ascend to the highest of heights. It's a climb. 1 round at a time.
What are they going to bring into this round? That is the major question
Holy fuck.
for me.
I'm done.
Are they just going to hard force spend all the dollars that they've got to try and, you know, ensure that NRG can't get to 12? They index pretty hard into this.
Yep. So inside yard. Okay. Oh, out in the
Nice.
open is Marta. Finally, Second gets an opener. Been looking for those. Fast lane thrown up. They're already going to head to pocket straight away.
That was a counter paranoia, so Zekin could get far forward. Brock has already got the Odin backside.
Trust me, we did not forget about Dre. Is this going to work? Oh, no! Through the masonry on the corner. Would have liked a little bit more, I think, Brock, but still, has done enough.
Ethan has just gotten into this site so quickly from the mid link, but he's about to be flanked himself.
Not aware of this timing here from Johnson, who'll get damage. Still whips on it. Almost has a sixth sense about it.
Couple players low on HP. Scuba hoping to take advantage of that with some wayward spam. Spike being safely planted by Bang, and the crossfire is going to be set up. Really shouldn't be anyway back into this. Doesn't have a molly to flush someone out of a corner.
Huh.
Nothing to work with. That is interesting.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
nice little door.
Maybe not exactly working like I said on the label. The Scuba's able to walk up through that. A tough position to play from anyway, and a 1 versus 3. Scuba will succumb. And so, 3 in a row for Sentinels, converting off the pistol. Pretty clean, all things considered. And Odin, I felt like could have been a bit of an issue for them. But they overcome. John's been the guy for them.
Boys. I put my body on the line. Just know that. Just know that.
And that's why you're the fucking GOAT. And that's why you're the fucking GOAT, Zach.
Second did get a pivotal opening kill. Just a straight up 1v1 deathmatch. Little mini game against Mata that he won. Sen were able to then play off of. I like this from NRG. Deep dark cover that Som could play off, had Mata as well to control a main.
Spike drop.
NRG pretty dispersed around mid, but from Link's side, you'll see Mata start to inch forward. He has the hero rifle on the round. Would like to catch across. The timing's pretty bloody good. Doesn't take too big a step out in the open and risk it all.
Was damn close to getting that one. Dark cover top mid, so Sen can try to patiently explore up towards mid. They are being incredibly careful. Definitely can't blame them. There is a Bucky on the other team.
Yeah, the Bucky also grouped up with the Vandal here, so A's the strong side for NRG, if that's to be believed.
This is not the kind of round you want to lose. I mean, just...
You and John Madden on me for a moment.
Nice!
No. Listen, how many times have we seen in Valorant that you're making the comeback happen and then you lose to the Bucky in 3 stingers?
Yeah, feels like it's over instantly.
It happens constantly.
Okay, so a modest investment for NRG doesn't really yield any results. They'll get onto this A site scot-free, and again, this lack of casualty is going to allow them to build what needs to be a very robust economy. One that will allow them to buy even up.
Round. Go get that kill for the Steel Garden for the next, and there it is. Mission accomplished.
Scoop's also underarmed in this situation, so Celsius will cut him down. Ethan similarly doesn't have the weaponry.
Nice.
Looks good for the stat sheet as well.
Decent for the vibes too, I'd wager.
Ability.
And now ideally for Sen, in this coming round, they can get that Viper's Pit active for John. He's just 1 orb away. Maybe take the site with the Steel Garden. Pit to win out the post plant on a crucial buy. Keep this comeback alive.
Local time as well, 7:10, so you better believe that fatigue in this best of 5 is starting to gnaw at you, starting to creep in. A map that NRG were hoping they'd be in and out of nice and quickly. Sentinels have fought back pretty hard in this second half with 4 rounds consecutively. Still online for a reverse sweep.
That fast knife down mid does get a connection onto Bang. The entirety of Sen happy to just try and take an open fight if anyone dare peek down mid from NRG, but that's not going to be the case.
We might see that later round test of mid from Sentinels where they peek in, control it, smoke top mid, but there's a pretty late in the round L drone that comes out.
Yeah, that's just a bit of a reclear, but also to get Mata posted back up towards that A link.
Not ready yet.
There's going to be a lot of pressure here on Scuba and Som, but the 2 players who want to anchor these sites. Steel Garden might make that a little more complex though. Ethan also pinged out. It's a scary relay.
Nice.
He can't get out of the site. There is far too much being thrown at him.
Yeah, he was so heavily committed. I was trying to see, was there something behind him that he felt like he couldn't get out to mid? I don't know, but Scuba does claim 1 back.
Nice.
But it's caught, but it's shorty as that TP comes through. Rook, though, can do something with this. Not spotted by Second as well. He gets a little fortunate there as no one was watching Tower at the time.
Yeah, this is probably just going to end up being a save, honestly.
Played the long game.
Money for NRG, not
Let's go.
great.
Let's go.
There it is.
Let's
Sen,
go.
just keep it.
That's unfortunate. Hard to break them. NRG are just going to have to find 2 back-to-back rounds where they on even footing can thwart Sentinels. Right. That's unfortunate. That's going to hurt the hip pocket real bad.
Go, go, go.
Execution style for Scuba and nothing left in the bank. Yeah, what was going on here? I don't know. Ethan just...
Wow.
I felt like he could have gotten out, but he stuck around a little bit, tried to throw a knife, and then just ends up getting caught.
Oh,
by
we got him.
Second running in there.
It's like he considers still playing into the
Yeah,
crossfire.
even though he got hit by the steel guard. I know it was an odd situation, but Rock is going to be lacking a Sova drone. No one on NRG really close to any ults either. There hasn't been one player who's getting like an extra kill here and there. So Sen have not had to worry about the everybody on NRG presses the ult button round, free round win just yet.
That's why having that 2-round buffer instead of the 1 round is important, so they don't just die to ults and lose a series there and then. Okay.
Right here.
Rook thinking about a recon down mid, but maybe waiting until center a bit. Caught off guard by it. Second's already gotten to A link though, and that's provoked Marta just to play much more towards side, much more conservatively.
So right now, NRG do have to be concerned about A main as well as A link, right? It feels like they could be getting hit with a split right now. They don't have any info towards that main
The
side.
Viper's wall's a problem on A main. They can't see
Exactly.
past yard.
So NRG, they want to go for a reclear right now. They're getting into link, but they might go right into this crosshair of Second.
Oh, gets away with it! And no! Second's not expecting to run into 2 players. Head of the snake has been cut off.
Oh, man, Bang was in danger there. He was hindered temporarily. Zelsis just swings out, gets 1 back.
Clean.
Brock does not want to take that engagement. Probably a wise choice. Just gets out to double up with his teammate Psalm, who's anchoring close to be with his judge.
And now, NRG have had to hedge their bets and just spread to the extremities in a 2-and-2 situation. This leaves them short-handed at B, which is likely where Sentinels are looking to end.
Toxin screen down.
John has gone fully solo exploring towards this A side, while the rest of the team need to deal with this judge close range from Psalm. This could be a nightmare.
It's the perfect spot for the judge. And don't expect that to go wrong for him, but it does. That rate is too quick with it. Brock, though, interrupts the plant. Oh, he's perfect.
Fuck! There's no fucking
That's
way!
all right. I never want to be right.
Oh my god.
Brock dominating the server, and yet
Oh
another
my
map take
god,
NRG
dude.
to match points.
Oh
It feels
my
like we're
God.
watching a star-making performance. I think Brock is entering a different category after this match. I think the perception of him as a player is totally different after this series today.
Thank you, Brock. Thank you, Brock.
That was tense. And I felt like that round, yeah, that's where things can get a little turned upside down if Sentinels take that one away. It was looking ugly to start with, but they're not out of the woods yet. Brock, though, has earned that Hunter's Fury. Spike is already being shuttled in that A side direction.
The entirety of Sen have grouped up towards A main, ready to play off this wall from John. It's going up. Fast lane so Second can get forward, but yeah, not particularly fast when the saturate connects.
Yeah, not great. The antithesis sometimes to Neon's burst of pace he wants to provide. That was close, but not close enough. Here's that Nightfall. Marta on the other side of the dark cover sees Second coming a mile off and cuts into the quick. Now Bang, only other player on the other side of that, but the shots are coming in from multiple angles. Sen have surrounded this A site, and NRG have to fight their way out.
And the thing is, though, Sen still have time. They don't have to hard commit to this. Wow,
They're
look
pivoting.
at Bang teleporting towards mid.
Marta, they might have been able to break him out on his own. Surely not the classic, surely not the classic.
Nice.
John with 2. At least Scuba on his own. Yeah, they're heading away from A. It's a 1v2 for the Viper. This would be a miraculous way to put his enemies to the
30
sword.
seconds left.
The round turned into absolute madness, but Sen make the right call. That was a heads-up teleport from Bang to get into spawn, cuts off a rotator, and establishes a position that allows Sen to get out of A, get over towards this B side. They just have to convert this 2 versus 1. HP not ideal. Scuba on that 125.
No util. Light armor.
Narrate has a haunt. He has a seize as well.
Scuba's got no choice. He needs to get some information, try and draw someone out of formation. He'll get it. He'll know Narrate is lurking by, but he's unlikely to get anything for free. And the tower swing will do him in. We're back to a 5-round game. Sentinels now, though, have burnt their final lifeline and have to be perfect from here on out.
My oh my.
That was a really awesome new-round pivot from them there. They drew all of NRG over to that A site. But then they realize they can slow things down. They don't have to fully commit. Bang's repositioning was so intelligent. Zelsis just wiping off his hands. Another hard day of work.
Callus is already forming, of course, from his grip. Chop wood, carry water. Get out of Corrode alive. In no particular order.
Just trying to get closer to that Steel Garden. The Sen player who's closest to an ultimate, period.
Room for some shenanigans here as these ultimates are now starting to come online for NRG.
Yeah, this one has to be clean for Sen. And ideally, they'd find a situation where they can funnel some kills to Zelsis, though that is no priority. They just want to get this one landed safely. Yeah. Live to see round 21.
Oh, what is that? That is Phil. That is disgusting. Get it
nice.
off my screen. Somehow they don't know where the bang
That
is.
flash. That fucking
Right there.
flash.
What was going on from Psalm's
That
point of view? Was he
fucking
blinded
flash.
up?
Hard
He
to say.
might have
I
been.
think he
Nice.
might have been.
What?
Well,
Some. Oh my.
now that one is.
What is happening?
Boom!
What is happening?
He's been reasonable. Zelsis here following Scuba.
Enemy remaining.
Now Brook left in mid with a chance to upgrade a weapon here. Zelsis, of course, will be the loose end, ranging fire and wide to try and take it off him, but man, Brook just doesn't seem like he can lose today.
Fucking kill.
Down mid.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah, I guess Psalm was just so focused on, oh yeah, these players that were in mid did not even
aware of the tuck
realize
there.
Bang was already tucked in. That looked so dangerous for Sen.
I'm sure Mata's just going to do something very
Something,
normal.
something reasonable.
Yeah, yeah.
Safe.
Yeah, like I think to code, you could say.
Instant hit on B from Scuba is going to allow NRG to focus their attention elsewhere. But it's going to be tough for him to get too far back in that pit, but really not a big deal. He can just play around and do it, but we have not seen that encouragement much today.
Well, I don't know if we've really seen a ton of it in general.
Fucking shot.
Down
That's
mid.
Captain down. Now,
like
does the
that's-
ship go down with him?
Going to activate Sen as well. Zekin is pinged up. Being shock darted, convergent paths coming through from Mata to connect onto Narrate, but there's not anyone from NRG who's actually going to be able to capitalize to the extent that he will die. He will just be slowed and rendered unable to help his teammates.
There's a crossfire already being set up here over towards Elbow Pocket.
3 NRG players headed towards this A site where Sen are trying to
30 seconds
execute.
left.
Sen are going to circumvent this entirely. They don't want to take the risk playing into Elbow.
That's going to hit everyone.
Steel Garden. Mata might have gotten clear from it. Unclear. He's going to have to find his way back in, though, with an operator. Brook, he is going to be spotted by this. Tucked in there and taken down, but the op's already getting to work. Narrate has been excised
Nice.
from that Sen lineup. Now down to 3. Shot miss
Nice.
for Zelsis. That one's going to hurt. That's on Bang and Zekin to get Sentinels out of this round alive.
Nice.
Bang, 1 for 1. And of course it falls to Zach. The hope of Sentinels fans all around for a chance in this final. It's not to be.
Damn.
And for the first time since the inaugural season of VCT, NRG have fought their way into a final.
The talk this entire year has been about
Damn.
America's being a 2-team
Nice try,
region.
nice
just a clash
try.
between G2 and Sen.
And Toronto didn't help with that, by the way.
At stage 2, NRG have inserted themselves right into the conversation.
Damn.
Stunning performance today. And
Damn, I actually believed, bro. I'm
series
not gonna
from
lie, I
Brock.
believed in
Top
it.
fragging, another
I believe in
map.
it.
The
This fucking
highest
roster is looking
ACS,
cracked
one
as
less
fuck.
kill than
All
that
of them are
player.
just fucking
I mean,
insane. I mean, Brock is
unbelievable
one thing,
showing
but
for
like
him
fuck the
today.
rest of them
He
as well.
was
Like every
out
single
of
person,
control.
man.
Now,
Attack that people
Yeah, they
were
look
worried
sharp. They
about
look
with
fucking
this
sharp.
team. And it feels like
They
every
look
single
fucking
time
sharp.
you watch them play.